No one can believe this, but Steve from Minecraft is in Smash Bros. Ultimate. We talk about all the leaks leading up to this. Let's go!
Block content.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Block Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. My boys, it is the time. We thought it would never happen. Everyone talked about this. Everyone had their speculation. Everyone had their leaks coming out, but now we know for certain, and I'm actually very excited, contrary to belief on this channel, to say that Steve is in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yes, the Steve from Minecraft and a couple of other skins, including the Zombie, Enderman, Alex, they're all in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with some great alternate costumes, with a great stage with a lot of detail put into it. There is so much love poured into every detail of the Minecraft representation in Smash Bros. Ultimate. It has just happened. I want to talk a little bit about all the leaks leading up to this, all the rumors that we've heard, everything that we thought could not happen because of already having Banjo in the game, because of potentially having Master Chief. There was so much that was going to happen, and right now we have an answer. We have Steve in the game, and in just 2 days, we are going to be getting a brand new Sakurai presentation that talks a whole lot more about the character that is just before the Minecraft live presentation. So supposedly Sakurai will show off the character in gameplay, and maybe then we will find out a release date for this character, because that's right now the only question that we have, aside from how does this character actually play, is when are we going to get our hands on this blocky boy, right? And a lot of people have sent this my way. You know, Steve rocks the block. I mean, rocks the block. Blocked content. Steve is essentially a blocked boy as well. We couldn't be more happy. Now, to address a couple of things in the room, yes, I've told you guys on a lot of occasions, I'm not the biggest Minecraft fan just because I haven't poured myself in the game yet, but a lot of my friends are huge fans. So because of this, because of the Smash Brothers representation, I'm going to be playing Minecraft, maybe play it on the channel and show you guys like my progress in the game. I'm going to be totally enveloped in that world. I think there's stuff for the Switch even, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And I just generally want to know a lot more about Steve. I totally love the way that he looks in Smash Brothers. I love the way that he plays. I love the animations and just generally the love that it got. And I want to talk a whole lot more about this character and why it's an Ultimate in the first place, right? And of course, I've also been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Bros. Ultimate and new fighters like Steve in our show, Question Block, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. And yes, we've also started a brand new show, and of course, like Steve, it's called Block Talk. Well, it's not about Minecraft per se. We could do Minecraft episodes. Right now, our first episode is out of Block Talk. It's me and Corey playing a little bit of Wind Waker HD. The next episode drops tomorrow. Hope you guys are excited about that. There's new blocked content shows coming, and we might even do a Snake Codec and a lot more things about Steve in the very, very near future. So thank you guys so much for joining me for today's episode, and let's talk Steve from Minecraft in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, the first thing that a lot of people have told me is that yes, there has been a huge divide right now in who is a big fan of Minecraft, who doesn't really care for that game and that franchise and that character specifically. So it seems like the fandom is kind of split in two right now. The reaction to Steve being in Smash on my channel here on Blocked Content when we did a live stream earlier today, thank you by the way for everyone who tuned into that, we had so much fun, was essentially really good, very positive. There were one or two comments that were like, oh, Steve is in, now I don't want the Fighter's Pass, or, you know, now I can finally beat up Steve, but mostly people were very excited, and that's, I think, because my audience is a little bit younger than myself. You know, I'm around 28 years old right now, and my audience is a little bit, you know, generally younger than that, so they've been growing up with a game like Minecraft. As for me, I've been growing up with the NES era, the SNES era, and the Nintendo 64, and a little bit later in life, the GameCube and Wii, and so on. So for me, that game kind of came out of nowhere when I wasn't really into playing video games every single day of my life anymore, right? So that totally changes your perspective on a game like Minecraft. But when you're younger and you explore that game in the comfort of your youth, you know, in your childhood home, all that sort of stuff, that just ingrains another piece of memory within you, right? And that's why a lot more people that are younger are really appreciative of Minecraft in Smash Brothers. Now, what I think is really cool is that Sakurai and Nintendo Nintendo generally don't really view things that black and white, right? They see a lot of gray area and they see a lot of colorful different other areas as well, where they're like, well, I mean, we have characters in Smash Brothers for a little bit of an older generation, like characters like Piranha Plant that are a little bit for everyone, but also characters like Banjo and Kazooie that supposedly are just for people in their 30s right now or their 40s right now that have been growing up with Nintendo 64 and the original 2 Banjo games on that console and just really want that character in. I mean, there's other kids that could love that character as well, but that would come from looking backwards and not having lived in that time. For Minecraft, it's a little bit of that opposite spectrum, and I love that Sakurai has enveloped himself into that game so much. He even posted screenshots of him playing Minecraft, which is so cool. You can already see that he was playing survival mode, that he was totally in that universe, building his own stuff and sharing screenshots about it. So I love that commitment, because whenever a character is going to be in Smash Brothers, Sakurai just plays it. Sakurai is just going to go in there and actually get to learn the character, the way that it moves, the animations, the vibe, the general style of everything, and he takes that knowledge with him to Smash Bros. Ultimate. He also talked about a lot of stuff regarding Nintendo and them actually coming up to him multiple occasions, talking about Minecraft has to be in Smash Bros. Mr. Sakurai, can you please make it work? Peering over their glasses and such. Sakurai is always very descriptive, and well, he finally broke and said, I think I'll be able to make this work. I'll do my best to make this work. So I'm really actually very hyped that he actually dove right into that, because a lot of other game directors would probably say, I don't connect with this. You know, this is for a different generation than mine. I just want characters in the game that I believe in. And right now, I think it's just a win-win for everybody that, you know, the best-selling video game of all time is now represented in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And it just does a lot of people a lot of good. I mean, Smash Bros. Ultimate is going to be getting a lot more sales from this, just because of a new generation that picks it up, but also because it's Microsoft, right? And it's people that own maybe an Xbox One or maybe a Series X later down the line that are going to be getting a Nintendo Switch just to play Smash Bros. Ultimate, just to play as this character, if they haven't already, for a game like, you know, Banjo-Kazooie being in Smash Brothers, right? So infinitely interesting. In terms of leaks that led up to this moment, there are a lot of different things, but one of the biggest leak that actually ended up being completely true was, of course, as you guys know, Sakurai already was playing Minecraft, and people, they just saw. People found out that Sakurai was actually playing Minecraft, posting, you know, different updates about it, seeing the time that he was actually spending in the game. So that has to be for something, right? And of course, we all basically laughed it away, saying, well, you know, that could just be him in his free time playing something. But now we know for certain Sakurai isn't just playing. Sakurai is doing research with these games. So if we see stuff like Sakurai's playing Origami King, we will know, yeah, he's probably looking at Paper Mario to be in the game. So there's a lot more hints just like that continue to happen that now we know we have to peer a lot more into, because everything could be a hint to Smash Brothers inclusion. So I am generally mega hype and curious to find out what you guys think of all this news of today, with Steve dropping all those different skins, that crazy cool stage, the music in that trailer, and of course the reveal trailer with the CGI part itself. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is very simple for you guys. Steve, yes or no? And as for previous comment question winner is Tube Soup, saying, man, Terry and Solo Sergio is going to be so mad when they realize they were so wrong about who's going to be the 7th DLC fighter, and saying Steve is going to be a Mii costume. Guess what? He's a fighter now. So get used to it, Terry and Sergio. Well, Dupe Soup, thank you so much. I wanted to talk about this comment because a lot of people have been telling me, a lot of people have been saying Steve is a Mii costume. Those leaks are all fake. Yes, so we can actually look back now retroactively and say which types of speculation were actually totally off base now, because Steve is always included in so many of these different leaks, and every leak that had Steve in it, we can already look at it and say, Did they mention the other skins? Did they mention certain music tracks or certain stages? Now we have a lot more information to base that on. So thank you so much for pointing that out, Dupe Soup. I am really excited to find out what leaks end up being real and what end up being fake. So me and a couple of others like Papaginos, we're all looking at this evidence. Thank you so much for sending in all your comments. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a huge shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and super chats you guys sent during our live streams. You guys make block content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in blocked content style, or join me for a live discussion, or even have your own ideas become animations, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's a bunch of incredible rewards there, and they're waiting for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the block where there's always more blocked content. See ya.